Hey everyone, Grace here. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a brand new credit card that launched in Canada. This is the Cathay Pacific Financial Mastercard. This card is pretty great if you are looking to get into Asia miles and collecting them, or if you already have an RBC Avion card, then this is a great supplementary card in order to get more points for your travels this year and or the next. So for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Grace. I basically chat about credit cards, personal finances, and a little bit of travel, and basically helping you figure out how do we get more out of our credit card points so that you can travel for free. I have a few guides down below. If you would like to click through them, you're more than welcome to explore them. So with that said, we're going to get started with the basics of this credit card. So this credit card here has an annual fee of $180 Canadian. You do get 30,000 Asia miles in terms of welcome bonus. So 15,000 of it is already given to you right when you activate the card, and the latter 15,000 is given to you after you spend a minimum of 3,000 total across the next 3 months. So it is not too bad in terms of getting the welcome bonus, and essentially you can get all 30,000 points just within the first 3 to 4 months, which I feel like it is pretty quick in terms of getting all of the points. A lot of credit cards nowadays like to split it across 2 years to get the full welcome bonus. This here is just a quick 3-4 months and you are done. So let's talk about the earning rates. So in terms of how you can earn points on this, you basically earn 2 miles per dollar when you make a transaction in foreign currency. So let's say if you are purchasing something from the States, or if you are making purchases in Asia, for example, or in Europe and things like that, shopping online, then that way you do get 2 times the miles per dollar. If you do book a flight with Cathay directly using the credit card, you also get an extra point per dollar spent, and also for everything else it is 1 point per dollar. So some of the key benefits of this credit card is access to lounges. So things like, it did say in the website that it does include business class lounge access, but it was very vague. It said like subject to terms, so I cannot vouch whether it actually will be honored or not when you do get a credit card. But it did say access to lounges, and then as well lost luggages too. So those are kind of the basic benefits. I would say it's nothing special or unique about this credit card compared to other credit cards which may offer more things, like for example like Nexus credits, or like access to Centurion Lounge with American Express. So now let's get down to what can you actually get with these points. So if you're going to book a flight on Cathay, 30,000 points actually gets you one-way flight from Canada to Asia on economy. So you can think of it as already getting half of the flight there for $180, which is actually not bad. And the other thing you can do with these points is that you can transfer them to RBC Avion at a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you are already collecting Asia miles there, you could also bundle these Cathay Pacific points and then put them over and then redeem for something else. So those are kind of what you can get with it. One thing about booking with Asia miles is that it is not dynamic pricing, unlike Air Canada, where basically the price fluctuates based on supply and demand. Here it is pretty much a fixed set cost. So if you find a flight for redemption, it will be the price that is listed in the chart, so you don't really have to worry. So next up, who is this card actually for, right? I would say this credit card is great for someone who lives in Canada but makes frequent purchases in other countries. So let's say if you are a mom here and you often make credit card purchases for your kids if they live abroad, for example, or if you tend to make shopping trips in the States frequently, then this credit card will be for you, because that's the only way you can multiply the points aside from a 1-to-1 ratio of an earning rate. It's also good if you are someone who basically wants to supplement your existing RBC Avion points with another method. So this is great because then you can bundle all of your points together and redeem for something greater. If you are also, I guess the next thing is, if you are also someone who wants to kind of explore other airlines as well within the One World partnership, and you can also fly with British Airways, American Airlines, Japan Airlines, Qatar Airways, and more. So you're not stuck to the Star Alliance suite if that's something that you want to give it a try. And lastly, if you are looking to book a flight with Cathay in the next year, then this is actually something that you might be worth considering, just because you are earning Asia miles, and this is kind of the only program that you can get flights for free with Cathay Pacific. I mean, you could go through American Express Travel, but usually the redemption rates are quite high, so this is kind of the best and optimal way to redeem flights for Cathay Pacific. But I do have a big caveat, is that finding flights on Cathay Pacific for redemption is actually quite hard. Many of the people that I knew who have been able to book flights do tend to book 1 year out in advance. So if you are someone who needs that flexibility of booking whenever, or that you cannot plan 1 year ahead, then this card might not be for you, just because it does seem to be quite a challenge to find availability when you are booking points with Asia miles. With that said though, keeping this video super short and sweet. So let me know in the comments down below if you think this is a card for you, or if you have other suggestions on who might this card be beneficial for. Do let me know down below. And with that said though, thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm going to be doing a more regular cadence every 2 weeks, videos dropping. So let me know what your thoughts are, and we will see you all in the next one. And remember to click like and subscribe for more content on credit cards and personal life and personal finance as well. Thanks for watching. See you around. Bye.